I'm tired. I'm tired. Man, I've been with the same man now for 21 years. 2 children together. And, a happy enough life. But when we hit menopause, something happens.
Hey, beautiful people. How are you all doing today? Mara David, and thank you all so much for tuning in another interesting video. So, have this ever happened to you before? Maybe you're experiencing menopause and you've been married for a very long time. I mean, years. For you to be experiencing menopause, definitely probably be married like over 20 years. Have you ever felt like you just done with your marriage, you're done with your husband, everything is just tired and you just want to leave? And all this is because you're experiencing menopause. Has this ever happened to you? Have you gotten to that age, or do you know somebody that this happened to? Because I saw a video of a woman saying that she's done with her marriage. And she's saying that these are symptoms from her menopause. And some people were coming for her saying that you want to go out to meet Wo, or probably she is in love with another man, while some other women could understand that yes, you can be going through menopause and something like this can happen to you. So I want to know, like, has this ever happened to you? Let me read the video for you all to watch and I'll come back and talk about it.
Happy Monday, everyone. Back at work, back at the normal flow of life, and I'm tired. I'm tired. Man, I've been with the same man now for 21 years. 2 children together. And, a happy enough life. But when we hit menopause, something happens. We joke about man on pause. And that's kind of what it feels like, Me, personally, I just feel like I'm done. And it also really baffles me. Why are we made to feel like lesser than if we're no longer feeling sexually viable? It makes sense that we're not feeling sexually viable because I can't make babies anymore. That ability has left my body, which in some ways means that makes complete sense that I don't have the urge to want to procreate anymore. And I can't help but feel like you are made to feel like you're missing out, or something's not right, or that's not good for you. And I don't know whether it's just a phase, like we dip and then we come back up, because I know there's a lot of horny action going on in aged care facilities, which fascinates me. But man, I am so over my husband right now. My everything, my gut, my heart, my head is saying, get out of the marriage. It just doesn't suit me anymore. But what do? Are we meant to keep battling on? Keep hanging in there? And I'm not saying it's my husband's fault. I'm saying I'm sure I am a lot to blame. But when you are denying every living cell in your body what it wants to do, what toll does that take? I try so hard. I try so hard with my husband, and he doesn't seem to even, not at the time anyway, so we end up in a really big fight. He doesn't seem to be able to understand where I'm coming from, or even just understand the feelings he's bringing out of me and just acknowledge it. He will just tell me I'm being crazy or stupid or whatever. Just done, man. Anyway, so we had a massive row last night, and I ended up sleeping in the spare room. He goes away, he works away from home during the week, which I'm kind of glad about at this stage of my life. But far out, ladies. Is anyone else feeling like this? Okay, well, It is Monday the 9th of January, is it? I don't even know, but it's Monday, and I think we should, as TikTokers, start saying what the day is and the time and the whatever year as well, 2025, because there's going to be a lot of this shit regurgitated, repeated, and we're going to be thinking the same stuff is happening on this still, and it's not. Anyway, I'm blabbing. Happy Monday, all. Hope you have a good one. I'm going to try and lift my day as my day moves on. And the people I see today will help me do that, which I'm very lucky for. All right. Laters.
Should we blame this on the hormones, or we'll say that she is actually done with the marriage, menopause or no menopause? Or she has been done a long time ago, and it's just now she's realizing that, you know what, I think the remaining years of my life, I want to be free, I want to live alone, I want to be happy. That's what's going through my head. I just feel like menopause or not, yes, I don't know, I've not experienced menopause before, but I know that we women, we kind of have some hormones and some days that make us feel some certain way, different ways, right? But then I feel like she must have been done with the marriage before now, and the menopause is just trying to, give her like quiet. What do you think? I have, some comments that I screenshotted and I want us to talk about, because she's not the only one experiencing this. And that's why I want to know if anybody's experiencing this. Kindly share down in the comment section so that we'll know that this is a normal thing. So women that are in their marriage that have not experienced menopause, they know that once they are getting to that stage, it's possibility they might be tired of their husband, or they might be done with the marriage, right? So maybe it's a thing. But then I saw a reaction on this video. Let me share the video for you all to watch.
Did I tell you guys none of you is safe? Women always prove me right. Listen to this and we'll go back to it.
I've been with the same man now for 21 years. 2 children together. And, a happy enough life. But when we hit menopause, something happens. We joke about man on pause. And that's kind of what it feels like, Me, personally, I just feel like I'm done. And it also really baffles me. Why are we made to feel like lesser than if we're no longer feeling sexually viable? That I don't have the urge to want to procreate anymore. And I can't help but feel like you are made to feel like you're missing out or something's not right. Man, I am so over my husband right now. My everything, my gut, my heart, my head is saying, get out of the marriage. It just doesn't suit me anymore. But what do? Are we meant to keep battling on? Keep hanging in there? And I'm not saying it's my husband's fault. I'm saying I'm sure I am a lot to blame, but when you are denying every living cell in your body what it wants to do, what toll does that take? I try so hard. With my husband, and he doesn't seem to even, not at the time anyway, so we end up in a really big fight. He doesn't seem to be able to understand where I'm coming from, or even just understand the feelings he's bringing out of me and just acknowledge it. He will just tell me I'm being crazy.
You poor thing. 21 years with the same man. You poor thing. It's like I wasted 21 years of my life with the same man. It's like they believe there is something better there. They believe that, you know what, I wasted 21 years with this guy. 21 years she wants to waste it down the drain, and they got 2 kids. And now who paying the price? The man. She doesn't want this relationship because her life depended on her feeling. I told you guys, I've been saying it a million times, I'm not making this shit up. This shit is real. Those videos, guys, I'm stitching those videos for you to see that dark angel, whatever he's saying, he's not making things up. He's not making shit up. This is real. Now, and instead of her going to see a doctor for her hormone, to see what's happening on her menopause and why her hormone up and down, and instead, now she think in her mind, maybe because I've been married to him for 21 years, it's his fault I'm feeling this way. Maybe it's my kid's fault. Maybe it's the cat's fault, or the puppy I have in the house, or maybe it's my job. And instead of her saying, you know what, I should do something about it, she wants to waste 21 years of marriage down a drain. This is how and what's happening. And who's going to pay the price? The man. Her husband, the poor guy, he doesn't know what's happening. And when he said to her, you're crazy, this is the type of women, this is the type of manipulation when they blame you for your reaction to her disrespect. They can do whatever or say whatever they want, but when you react, they get angry and they get fed up. The minute you react, she blow up and she gets angry. Now it's his fault why she's feeling this way. It's his fault she's going through this. It's his fault, or maybe the cat, or maybe the job, or maybe the dog. It's always someone's fault that she's feeling this way, because she wasted 21 years with the same man. She think that if I leave this man, maybe another man can fix me. And who's going to pay the price? That guy. Now this guy, the poor guy, he's going to pay the price. He's going to go through separation and divorce. He's going to lose his house. He's going to lose his kids, because she decided to walk away, because her life depended on her feeling. This is what I'm telling you, guys. None of you is safe, motherfuckers. None of you. I'm not saying it. They saying it. Did you hear what she said? She believes she's like a 21 year with the same guy. It's like, I feel like I'm losing my mind. And women are polluted. No disrespect to the high value woman. There is no high value woman. There is very hard to find a high value woman. I said it once and I'll keep repeating. There is 1 or 2% of the high value woman. Your job as a wife to continue. Now you're going to leave this guy stranded. Now you're going to walk away from his life. Now you demolish his life. Now this guy, the poor guy, 21 years he spent it with you. Why a man doesn't say, you know what, I'm not feeling it, I'm walking away? Why only women doing this? Now you're going through menopause, they're going through like fucking midlife crisis, and she think, you know what, I wasted 21 years with this guy. Maybe if I meet someone else, maybe something can fix me. There is nobody on this planet can fix you. No one and nothing on this planet can fix you. The problem with you, you need to fix yourself before you destroy your marriage. And you coming up on social media trying to make a video. Now, what are you trying to inspire other women? You coming up and telling those women, what do you think? I should walk away and we shouldn't be there. Why is it the man's fault? He has to put up with your shit. Why is it the man's fault? Now you're going through hormone, you're going through menopause, and now he's going to lose his house. Maybe he bought for so many years. Now he's going to go through a fucking breakup. He's going to go to court for separation. You women, you don't know what you're saying. You women destroying so many men. That's what I'm telling you, guys. Guys, be very careful. None of you is safe, motherfuckers. I will say it and repeat, none of you is safe. When you think you are safe, none of you is safe. Your woman, she's not yours. She will leave you at any time. She could wake up in the morning and say, you know what, today I'm not feeling it. I don't want this relationship. And this is what's happening. They wake it up and say, you know what, I don't want this relationship. And the poor guy, he's paying a price. You will pay a price for something you haven't purchased. This one here, for all the men, you will pay the price for something you haven't purchased. For your wife to say and do whatever she does, for her manipulation, now she's going to blame you. Now you will pay a price for something that she did, and now it's your fault. Women and accountability, guys, like water and oil, can never be mixed. Always remember, rule number 5, never get attached to any woman. Rule number 5, never ever get attached to any woman. She's not yours. She will never yours. It's only your turn. She will leave your dumb ass at any time.
Vanessa, this is so true. Happened with me, so many other women. Menopause played a huge part of my divorce. Jen said, you sound exactly like how I feel. It's so comforting to hear someone else say this out loud. I have been married for 28 years and also going through premenopause. I have been thinking, is this it? You're completely normal. I left after 28 years. Best thing I ever did. I love, love, love the peace. I'm so happy. Try sleeping in separate rooms full time in case it has kept the spies going. Great to visit each other, but also get a great undisturbed sleep without someone else snoring next to you. Divorced after 22 years, couldn't take his BS anymore. Been single now since then, almost 4 years. There's a lot of healing that takes place if your mind and life calms down. I think there's nothing wrong with your thoughts and feelings at all. It is men in our lives that have to adapt to our faces and changes. 34 years of marriage, 7 kids, a fairly good marriage. It took me 5 years of denying the fact that I was done until I couldn't anymore. My mind and heart no longer could override my body. Who knew for so many years? I have broken my husband's heart and I am so sad too, but my body no longer can do what I have done for 34 years. And I know so many women friends who are going through the same thing. Maybe this is just the time of our lives where we are meant to be single and focusing on ourselves instead of everyone else like we've been for the last 20 years. I think that's a comment. I left my marriage when I was 45. Now, 6 years on, I absolutely don't regret it. Patricia said, I feel the same. I deserve better. It is a stage I realized and had conversation with my husband as my best friend, and he helps. It just needs to be your best friend of compassion, and it will help tremendously. I do not believe it's a phase. I feel like it's just you're done already. You're done with the marriage, but we women we try to endure. We try to sometimes even if you're done with the marriage or done with somebody or done with something, especially marriage, right? Women don't usually leave immediately when they are done. They tend to just be there, just exist, just do the things they normally do and live their life like that and just accept that, okay, I think this is my life. Let me just continue living like that. So now, hormones coming, a new kind of hormones coming in and letting you know that, you know what, you deserve to be alone, you deserve to be happier. I feel like there is some other place you're supposed to be that can make you happy. Where you are not happy. So you need to get out of there now, like ASAP. The hormones is just, just putting a stamp on it. That is my own opinion, and if she's feeling this way, I don't think having conversation or trying to will solve anything. The best thing is for her to even she should just separate, even though you're not going to divorce for now. She should separate from her family, her husband, especially, and see how she can see how her life is going to be after 6 months, 8 months, or a year. If she's okay living alone and she's happier compared to all those 20 something years that she has spent with him, then she should divorce. Of course, she's going to be happier. I know she will be happier. But let her try. Okay. Some women says that they regret doing it because the reaction video, the comment section was crazy. And some women were like, oh, especially men in the comment section were saying, oh, I don't know why she want to be single. Where is she coming to? There is no man out there that will take her. The way they talk to women that want to leave their husband, to women that want to be alone. They just assume that because you're done with a particular man, automatically what you want is another man. They don't get it. Some people don't get it that you're done with a man or you want a divorce. with your husband doesn't mean that you immediately want to get married to another person. You just want to go, like you just want to leave. Being with another man, maybe that is not the main reason women leave their marriage. Women don't leave a marriage because they found another person. Okay. So a lot of people in the comment section were just, especially men, they were just, what they say to women that, you know. Anyways, have you experienced this before? Do you think this is a thing? Because now from the comments on our video, you see that there are a lot of comments, women were saying they've experienced this is a normal thing, this is what they did, like they understand her. These are women that have passed the stage that she's in. So it's like a thing. So when women get to a particular age, which is the menopause or premenopause age, when you start having your body system start changing, does it just occur to you that, I have to leave this marriage, like I'm done, done, done? Or it just happened to her because she was initially done, but this is just like a stamp. Kindly share your thoughts in the comment section, respectfully. It's your girl Maria David, and thank you all so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this one. Please like, share, and subscribe. And yeah, we'll talk in my next video.